people. Welcome back to the One True Red podcast. And it's been another dramatic weekend in the Premier League, and particularly for Liverpool Football Club. Just when we thought that going 2-0 up away at Leeds and then 3-2 up and then drawing the game 3-3 was enough drama, we then hear from our very own Mo Salah coming out and criticising the manager straight after the match. Aki, I'm going to come to you first. You've been missing for a few weeks now. I'm going to come to you first, and we've got to start with Mo Salah and what is going on with this guy, and why has he timed it now to come and speak out against the manager and his position in the team?
Well, I think he has a point, to be honest. He has been our star player for about 8 seasons now. So we don't really know what's gone on behind the scenes, but if Arne Slot hasn't spoken to him and given him a heads up that he's not going to be playing or he's not going to be coming on, then I think he's within his rights, really. But I said last season that we should have sold him, and I would have personally sold him for the £150 million. Since December last year, he's not really been on form, to be honest with you, even though he's top goal scorer. And so maybe it's about time, in January that he goes to Saudi, he gets his move after that AFCON.
Yeah, Aki, you have been saying that for a while, and that, in fairness, you have been saying about his goal scoring form since last season. Well, since the turn of this year, hasn't been great. Uche, coming to you now. What's your position on Salah and what he's been saying? Just also welcome to the viewers. We just got one in from Joe H 1390. Love this show. Watch every stream. Slot in. Are you a Liverpool fan, Joe? Let's comment. Riley 9706. Slot in? Question mark. Yeah, slot in? Question mark. We're going to come on to talk about Slot. 100% Liverpool fan. Okay, cool, excellent. We're going to come on to talk about Slot. We're going to start off with Salah. Uche, what's your position on what Salah's come out and said?
Well, what's my position? I don't understand your question.
What? Jesus Christ!
You don't have to be difficult.
I'm not trying to be difficult. I don't know what he's asking me. What's my position in what? What do you want me to say? I just want to.
Salah's come out with comments.
Yeah.
The comments have been badly timed. What is your position on what Salah's come out to say?
No blame.
Why are they badly timed, actually? Sorry, Uche. But why is the comments badly timed?
Yeah,
because as much as I think he's got some points, that's not the sort of thing you need to be saying out in public. Given the state the squad, the team is in, given 2 wins in 10 games, it's just not a good look for one of your senior players to come out straight after the match when we've thrown away a lead twice in the match. We're in dire straits, frankly, and then you're coming out talking about your own position. That's why it's badly timed, in my view.
Yeah, but I don't think it's anything about timing. I just think it's what he said that you're not happy with. Because you could be flying and winning, you wouldn't be happy with what he said.
Yeah, true. But I think
so all of a sudden you guys want clarification, even though I asked the first question. Everyone was puzzled why I asked the question.
No. Are you happy with the comments? Let's phrase it a different way.
I don't think any player should be having such comments, regardless of their status. I think he's wrong, way out of order for that. He should direct his ire to the manager directly and find out. I don't see the point of what he's trying to do, apart from cause embarrassment. So I'm totally against those kind of behavior. But now that it's out, what's my view on it? Is that what you're saying? So I've already answered the first one. So obviously now that it's out and we know what he's saying, obviously, if you take out the fact that it's public, if someone said that to you privately, I think it's ridiculous. Like I've said before, I'm getting benched so that Ekitike, Gakpo, Wirtz, and Isak can play. I mean, it's a joke. It's an absolute joke. I mean, what are we talking about here? So Aki's saying stuff like, oh, he hasn't been on form since January. I would have sold him. It's just a crazy statement. You sell him during the season where you're about to win your second title in 35 years. That makes no sense. What are you going to do with the money?
No. But I mean, I would have sold him in the summertime. But anyway, in hindsight,
I just wanted to understand your clarification.
Yeah, I think in hindsight, our transfer in the summer was terrible. Really, we didn't buy the players in the positions that we needed. So
Yeah. So I just wanted clarification because it's because you said his form dropped off, and I'm like, well,
but
if your form drop, if which is technically true, but if you're that's what I was coming
it's
to.
true. It's fact.
I'm coming to that. Aki, relax. If his form dropped off, then who took over, Aki? Who scored more than him? Because he did drop off. You're correct. That's the correct statement. But who scored more goals than Salah since then? Can you tell me, please?
Well, then your new signings. So you'd probably look to be buying it.
The answer is no. Nobody. Aki. It's very simple.
Aki, answer the question that's asked.
So Aki, the answer is whether you count the players from last
season. Let me ask
season.
you a question. So we just played Leeds, right? We scored 3 goals, right? And Salah didn't play not 1 minute. So doesn't that answer your own question?
No, it doesn't really. Because
why not?
Because if he was playing, he would still be the top goal scorer. That's the problem we're having. Because the same chances the same issues that we're having, there hasn't been cured by the situation. We'll get to the match in a minute. I mean, that's a very interesting position. But I'm just saying that what the problem I have with your statement is that there's nobody like this dude in our squad. If there was, no problem. Because one thing we can all agree as fans, we just want to win and watch our teams win. And that's the problem. There was no one before that's nowhere near his level. Then we went and spent all this money. And I'm extremely frustrated because every single player that's been paid for in the front line, I can't back any of them above this guy. It's just impossible. There is no way any Liverpool fan has watched enough football. We're now in December. You can call any of those names and say, that's the person I'm going to depend on to get me the goals now that Salah is out of the team. It's ridiculous. Watch us play.
No, but the thing is that when we had Salah playing, we were too open, and so we were conceding a lot, and we still are.
You conceded 3 yesterday.
Oh, so exactly. So actually, this is the issue.
I guess the issue is we have a lot of players that are not playing well, and so that's the reason why. That's the reason why I said I think Salah was right to come out, because he is a legend, and he has been treated badly, especially if Slot's not giving him a heads up, maybe massaging his ego or whatnot. So, in my opinion, it was the perfect timing to come out. You're never going to, if he came out when we were winning, then that's badly timed, really, because what you're doing, you're out of the team, but the team's winning. So it's not really about you. But if you're out of the team and the team's losing, that's perfect timing, really, because what he's saying is, I'm not the problem. And look, here, we're still not winning, and I'm not playing, so clearly I'm not part of the problem. We've got players like Gakpo who are playing like every single game, undroppable. I don't know why.
Yeah. I wouldn't disagree with that. Uche, do you think actually, no, Aki, I'll ask you this question since you've said that it's the perfect timing. What do you think his motivations are then? Do you think it's to get Slot out, or is it to just manufacture a move in January?
I don't think he wants to leave. I think if he wanted to leave, he would have left already. I think it's to put pressure on Slot, probably. And it's becoming more and more apparent. I think if our senior players, or if any of our players, really wanted Slot to stay in the job, then they'd be doing a much better job. And they're not. Van Dijk is making silly errors. Konate is making... They're all playing like they want him to get sacked, basically. The one player who's putting effort in is Wirtz. Ironically, he's playing well now that we're playing terribly.
Well, he can't forget Szoboszlai. I think that's a bit unfair.
I would have said Szoboszlai, but CT, you've got a smile on your face. We're going to come to talk about Arsenal later. But CT, as an outsider, I know you think that it was madness to drop Salah in the first place. But as an outsider, do you think that what do you think is going on here? What do you see? Is Slot right to have dropped him, or is Salah right to be speaking out?
As an outsider looking in, I'm loving this happening to you guys, but I must say that I think he's been disrespected to a different level whatsoever. Because what he's brought to your club, the goals he scored, we're talking about legendary status now for a player of that. We haven't seen a player like that since, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like Thierry Henry levels, if I'm talking for myself. So the way that Slot's come in, his first season, he's won you the title, like a record break. He's had a record breaking season. So I can't see what the reason is for Slot to actually drop him 3 games in a row. He's your star man. He is Mr. Liverpool right now. So I don't get it. So I would love to know what the reasons are, because if you're
I back the
scapegoating,
reason.
if you're scapegoating someone, a single player for your bad form, it's not Salah, because that's not the message you send to your team, your players. You rely on that guy for goals. Sorry, EJ?
I was happy with the decision to bench him. I don't mind it.
You were happy with it?
Yeah. I think we're supposed to win games, and we were winning games. But the problem he found out is what happened, and we should talk about that. Why didn't we win the games we should have won? You see where the problem lies. It lies elsewhere. The problem that everybody has been escaping. That's the problem. It happened at Sunderland, and it happened again at Leeds. So what he's trying to do, I agree with. The principle of what he's trying to do, I agree with. But the end result is he hasn't dealt with the problem at the back. We can't defend. There are too many individual mistakes.
No, I don't agree with that. I mean, your manager should be finding ways to include your best player to win games, not just isolate him and then say, "Oh, we found a way to win. We've got rid of Salah, so let's." What kind of disrespect is this? This is Mo Salah we're talking about. What's happening?
In my opinion, I don't think it was going to last long. I genuinely don't think it was going to last long. Obviously, it's going to last as long as he goes to AFCON and then come back in. But the problem he has is a major problem now. Like I said, his players, other players, have shown him that they're not fit anywhere close. So like you said, it now looks like a scapegoat thing.
Well, he is a scapegoat, because guess what? If you guys had kept clean sheets in the last 3 games, everybody would have been saying, "Oh, it was Salah's fault."
Exactly.
But they can't say that now.
Yes, exactly.
And for me, that is exactly what Slot's been trying to do.
Yep.
They're not playing for like the whole game against Leeds, and then I think it was the whole game against West Ham, which you guys won, and then bringing him on at half time when you needed to win and you still drew. Like, Slot has definitely positioned himself against Salah, of all people in the squad. Gakpo has played regardless. McAllister, he stepped out, I think, for the last game, but has played a lot of minutes when he's been poor. There's so many players that have been poor that have kept their place. And it's only Salah. And people have said, "Oh, the other attackers have been benched. Ekitike, Isak." Yeah, they're new into the squad. Ekitike shouldn't have been benched for Isak, number 1. So that was another error from Slot for me. But they're integrating themselves into the team. They should be rotated. Wirtz shouldn't be guaranteed every game. That is just the way it is, unless he's performing to optimal levels. Salah shouldn't have been dropped ahead of any of those players. And so that's getting people supporting him.
Let's bring some comments in. So we've got the chats popping off. We've got Joe saying that Chiesa should be playing ahead of Gakpo. I mean, Chiesa hasn't shown a lot recently, but how Gakpo is starting every game is beyond me. I have no idea. Someone else is saying, Richard here is also saying, loving it as a Man U fan. I bet you are. Depends on Mo's training yesterday. Yes, it depends on Mo's training. Yesterday you were unlucky.
You must be trolling.
I don't know about unlucky.
Unlucky about yesterday. Nothing was unlucky.
Given how Konate just set a bomb off in our defence, I'm not sure we were unlucky with that, to be fair.
It's almost like it's expected game to game now.
And that's not a place for any team to be. Where I've said this on multiple pods now. It all comes back to who is selecting these players. The managers refused point blank to play Gomez in central defence since last season. Pretty much, he's point blank refused to play him there. Picked Konate game after game after game. Pick Gakpo game after game after game. Pick McAllister game after game after game. It all goes back to the manager. We can say we're unlucky. We can say individual errors. Yeah, but we've seen this multiple times from Konate this season. Go back to the Forest game. We were playing well. Mikey, you said you were watching the game. First half an hour, you said Salah was looking sharp.
He was sharp.
We were looking decent, creating chances. Konate gives a corner away from nearly the halfway line. I mean, what are we doing here?
It was a good touch.
Yeah.
It's difficult to do that.
He gave a
No,
corner
but-
away, nearly the halfway line. They score
Hmm.
from the corner, and then it's downhill from there. Yesterday, 2-0 up, cruising. Leeds had given up. The crowd were quiet. And then Kanate decides he wants to break dance in the box. I don't understand what's going on here. But the manager's picked him again and again and again. He's rewarded. And this is where I think that Salah has a point to an extent. Timing, etc., out in public, all that. But Salah has a point. If I'm sitting there and I'm Mo Salah, Mohamed Salah, who's done what he's done, I saw his stats season after season, double figures of assists and goals, season after season, 20 plus goals every year, plus 10 plus assists every year. Last season, 23 assists or whatever it was. What are we doing here? And he's sitting there looking at Gakpo, cut inside and get a shot blocked and ignoring his left back game after game. He's looking at McAllister stroll down the pitch and lose the ball like he did for the second goal yesterday, game after game. And then he's sat and he's seen Kanate give away nonsense corners game after game for a team against a team that can't defend. We cannot defend corners. And he's sitting there thinking, why am I on the bench? What have I done? So yeah, I think Salah's got a point. I don't know what this manager's doing, frankly, but we'll come on to talk about Slot's position in a second. Oh dear. Where? I don't even know where to go next, but Uche, who do you think?
You have to get that out of your chest.
Who's going to win the battle, right?
Yeah, exactly. Who is going to win it? Is it going to be Slot? Is it going to be? Has this strength in Slot's hand in terms of staying, or is results going to dictate that? And do you think that Salah is going to be the one that will come out the stronger and stay?
Like I said, the only thing I was surprised about it was that he let. I thought he would maybe drop this quote when he was on his flight about to land in Morocco, to be honest. But the fact that he drops it now, it's just telling you what you don't want to hear. I can't wait to see this Liverpool without Mo Salah at all around. You can't call him from the bench. You can't do anything. Let's see what you're about. Let's see you during this Christmas period. Let's see you go and win games, because I'm not backing it. I'm not backing it because it ain't happening. So surprise me, because there's no way I'm backing it. I can take it out for free. From what I've seen, what's he going to do differently? Bring Gomez on for Konate at centre back, and then somehow miraculously we stopped conceding goals. We conceded 24 goals in 15 games. So these players are not good enough, man. With a Liverpool shirt anyway. I'm not seeing it.
I'm listening to you, yeah.
Well, I think they are good enough. I think they are good enough, and I think I wouldn't be.
I was very specific, by the way. I said not in a Liverpool shirt. I've not seen it, so that's what I'm saying. I said in a Liverpool shirt, they are not good enough in a Liverpool shirt.
But that's just because of the manager. So for me personally, I wouldn't be too surprised coming into the season that they're both not at Liverpool. Slot. I mean, we've had the 3 easiest fixtures we're going to have all season, and we didn't pick up 1 win, which is
you picked up 1 win.
Oh, West Ham, yeah, West Ham. We drew with Sunderland, and then we drew with
I wouldn't say Sunderland is one of the easiest fixtures, though.
At home, they are. Away,
it's at home for like 40 odd years, and they almost did. If it wasn't for Kaiser, they almost did. So at home, it should be 3 points.
We're not going to get much easier than that, anyway. Point being is, in terms of that run, you're not going to get much easier. You're not going to get 3 games of those. We should have had 9 points, really, and that would have probably saved his job. And I personally think he should go. Really, I don't know when. I think we should definitely have someone lined up. Personally, I'd go for someone like Conte or someone like that. But I can't see things improving. And he's the reason why these players are playing that way.
Absolutely agree. Go on, Mikey.
I'd agree in part. I think that he hasn't given a clear direction of play, a strategy for Liverpool to be playing to, but you can't discount that individual errors come from individuals and not the manager. But putting that aside, the manager's not setting the team up to be able to win the games. It's as simple as that. And he can't find the solutions. And I don't think he will find the solutions either, because he's been tinkering and he's been trying to change things, but nothing's coming off. It's still the same old story.
I changed my mind on this completely the other way. after the game finished. So my opinion was, I thought he set up the team brilliantly against Leeds. Leeds were nothing. They couldn't do a damn thing. This was being brought out. It was boring. There was nothing was happening. Absolutely nothing was happening. And then that madness comes from Konate. And as soon as it happened, the team collapsed again. I think it's quite bad that a team can collapse, champions can collapse like that. Yes, it was a terrible mistake, and it was so stupid that it beggars belief. But at the end of the day, it was still 2-1. You could just defend better. And when I looked at the second goal, it's almost as bad as the decisions for the first goal. Like the decisions that certain players were making. Curtis Jones just letting him go inside. It's just ridiculous. There's just 2-3 players got caught out. You think he was Messi on the ball. The person just got caught out of the game completely by one drop of the shoulder, and they were all gone to one side, and he could have a shot to slot in on the other one. That's a disgrace to me. And then you somehow, I've given up by that point, by the way. We somehow made it 3-2, and I'm still screwing. I ain't gonna lie, I am proper, like nothing has changed for me. Absolutely nothing has changed. So I'm just waiting for the whistle to go. You get a corner, you're thinking, surely after all these times, everybody knows you've been conceding goals from corners. Just defend one more corner. It shouldn't be that difficult. And again, if you look at the replay of the corner, it's a joke. It's just like the whole thing. Then you think, the reason why I changed my mind was, I'm thinking, well, for that to happen, why didn't you take off certain people? Why you didn't do anything? Like, so he's come back to the manager. So maybe he has to go. I've changed my mind completely on Slot.
Oh, finally.
At last.
I'm just like, the players that I'm seeing that I shouldn't be seeing, it's your decision to keep them on the pitch. So
Exactly.
for me, when you make that mistake that Konate made, it's for me, like when Van Dijk made that handball, if you can't explain to me why you do these kind of things, you need to come out and cool down, because I don't get what you're doing. Konate's foul makes no sense. Like, it's illogical. It should be impossible. I looked up the numbers on this dude. 5 seasons in the Premier League, 180 appearances as a career, 26 caps. He's going to be going to the World Cup with France, one of the favorites for the World Cup.
He's captain France as well.
Yeah, you couldn't get more. You couldn't get more accolades if you wanted to. You're the current league champions. You partnered Van Dijk to the league title. You couldn't get more accolades if you wanted to. And your decision is, a player is going down, would be effectively be at best a corner, or he comes off you and he allowed the cross to come in. And you think your decision is to do what you did? There's no level of football where I expect that to happen. So you saw that happen. I saw that happen. If you were really a thinking man, going back to Real, when we talked about this whole Kwanzaa thing, he didn't do well at halftime, he got pulled out. Then you do something, no? Take him out. Because that should not be, that's not what he's being told. His head is not somewhere. His head is not correct. He didn't do that. You let him play on. And then if you look at it, he's to blame for a lot of these goals. So, and then he comes out and he said, that's what set me off, by the way. Oh, Konate seems to be at the scene of the crime a lot, or something along those lines.
He just realized.
And I'm thinking, see what I'm saying? I'm thinking, are you a troll? Are you a Man United? Are you trolling us now? What's going on? Like, I don't understand why you're saying this to me. I could have told you that. You're a manager. You watch this too. You could have done something. You are in charge of this situation.
There's a little battle going on in the comments. That's what's going on.
There is a little battle.
Yes. No. To be fair to him, this is why I was supporting Slot, because I don't take achievements lightly. But if you're going to single out Mo Salah as the problem, as we've already discussed in the pod, no problem. I actually will agree with you, no problem. Then you have to start being consistent and singling out certain people who are making mistakes back there, who are definitely individual mistakes. They're not structural mistakes. They are individual mistakes. That includes your captain, the spokesperson. Funnily enough, who spoke? And then when he made his error, he disappeared. But anyway, I digress. The problem is, everybody can speak when they're not being dropped. So when people talk to me about, oh, he shouldn't have done, of course he shouldn't have done that. But you people are not being dropped, who also should be getting there, should be looked at for individual errors. I'm not seeing too many individual errors by Mo Salah. You're shunting him out on the right, letting him play like some normal player. And I'm seeing the players I'm seeing on the pitch. I'm thinking, oh, initially, as you guys know, oh, he's Verts, okay. Oh, it's Isaac, okay. Oh, it's Ekitika. Are you for real? To drop him now, that you're telling me, you're trying to tell me with a straight face that those players are better than that guy. Nah, you're not serious. You cannot be serious. You're having a laugh. You're taking a mick.
I mean,
I'm glad that you got to where we're at.
Yeah, exactly.
It took him a while. It took him a while.
Must have been there a while, but you've got this. That's the main thing. Just a few comments. That's actually the wrong comment. Miraculous Miri says that Kanate, this is the Kanate that's going to Madrid. Apparently,
He definitely isn't.
Apparently, they pulled the plug and they're not interested anymore. And I'm not surprised. I've actually said to Uche, if it was me, if it was my club, if Liverpool were my club, I'd actually pull the contract offer. That's how badly he's playing. Richard, well, I'm pretty sure as a Man United fan, saying it's amazing how confidence plays a role, and they are lacking. Yes, Liverpool are lacking confidence. Man United, yeah, that's similar. And then there's some back and forth about Arsenal. We'll talk about Arsenal a bit later, but let's talk quickly about the game. Aki, 2-0 up, cruising, goes to 2-2, ends 3-3. I guess, apart from obviously the Kanate issue, but I guess there's a question mark over the manager in terms of the changes he made. He brought on defensive players when we're at 3-2. Was that the right decision, or did that just invite the pressure that led to the equalising goal?
I think it was the right decision. I don't know if he brought on the right players. Like, you know, Endo, like, I don't even know what he's doing in our squad. He's just terrible. Like, he should be nowhere near getting on the pitch. So, bringing on someone like Endo, you're really playing with 10 players. I'm sorry, I know he's one of our players, but he's not great. I mean, the principle is right. I just think the players are just not playing for him. So it wouldn't have mattered what he did. We were always destined to let in a goal, basically. The players had destined that themselves in their head. Whatever was going to happen, we were going to let in a last-minute equaliser because that's how we were playing. Really, Leeds were there for the taking. Like, we should have done a few counter-attacking moves and got the fourth. You know, we had Isaac up there and all that. But I don't know, like... up to 60 minutes, it was good stuff, 2-0 up. And then even the penalty, really, like, Kanate shouldn't have done what he did, but it looked like the ball was out of play. So, like,
it was a definite penalty.
I don't think it was a definite penalty, personally.
It wasn't out of place.
It was.
It looked out of play from where I was. But anyway. And then, yeah.
Have a slanted TV, maybe.
And then I think after that, you know, it's unexplainable really to then go on from that to lose to draw that game. And I can only put it down to the fact that the players haven't bought in to what Slot wants to do this season. Bearing in mind, we did most of our transfers at the beginning of the season. So you had all of pre-season with Verts, all of pre-season with the majority of these players. So he should have been able to implement and embed a system by now. This can't all be because of Isaac. It definitely can't. And in the beginning of the season, we won the first 6 games. So since then, he's changed something and he just doesn't know what he's doing, basically. So how much longer are we going to sit through this? It's ridiculous.
Well, that's the question I'm going to ask before we move on to talk about Arsenal, because we're halfway through the pod now, and I know there's lots going on in the comments. A lot of talk about our defenders versus Arsenal's defenders. I can see
confusion in the comments.
I can see CT and Mikey are itching to give their views. But Uche, I just want to ask you a question, and I'm going to ask you the same question, Aki. 1st of January, or let's say 4 weeks' time. Do you think that Slot is still in the job? And do you think that Salah's still a Liverpool player?
I actually wanted to share a screenshot where the first thing I did was try to find the odds and what the maximum bet would take for this guy to be gone by that very deadline you'd mentioned. But the maximum stake was only 200 quid. I thought, I ain't worth my time, is it? So anyway, honestly, you know the answer to the question, Ro. It will be revealed very, very quickly when Mo Salah is on that plane, and we have to rely on the players that he's telling us are better than we've seen so far. And their names we already know. Ekitike, Verts, Isak, Frimpong, Kirkes, all of them. They've got to come to the fore and start winning matches now. Because if they do not win matches, the rumblings are going to get louder. He's under immense pressure to win football matches. And that's what he's going to be judged on. Do I think it's going to happen? That he's going to win many football matches? Absolutely not.
So Slot will be gone. Salah may still be around. Is that your answer?
My answer is the results cannot lie. And when they get dealt with, which is what I expect.
This guy is like Cantona.
But obviously, like anything, no, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong many times. So he could change the result, right? He could do some. He could do it. We could go on a 5-6 game.
Wrong.
Yeah, okay to be wrong. And it's okay to be wrong. That's all I'm saying. You can't. How can you possibly come back and say he wins those games and he's of course not. It means that he's proven that actually, you know what, CT and everybody else that's on the pod, you know what, we don't need this man. And this is a new era. The new era, you see Ekitike and maybe Isak getting on understanding. Wirtz is getting his assists and a goal every other game. Frimpong is looking great. You know, that could happen. All these ifs. I'm just saying, I'm personally not going to see. I don't see that happen. That's what I'm saying.
Neither do we, so stop saying it.
Neither do we. Aki, what's your answer? Before we move on to answer, what's your answer? In a month's time, 4 weeks' time, is Slot still in the job? Is Mo Salah still a Liverpool player?
I don't think he should be in the job, but I think we're going to probably take a soft approach with him. So he'll probably have a job until we can't get Champions League qualification. So my guess is he'll still be in a job.
Aki, do you think they'll risk, given the money we outlaid in the summer, you think they'll risk waiting until we can't get qualification?
Well, at the moment, we're only like 3 points behind.
It's all tight. You'll get it in the end.
Yeah, so I think come maybe middle of January, if we're like 12, 14 points behind, then we're going to be in a relegation battle. But if we're 12, 14 points behind, then they might decide to make a change. Personally, I think we should get rid of him now. Get rid of him now. Try and bring Conte in. Even maybe Antonio Conte.
Didn't you hear it earlier?
Good Lord.
Why not? He's a winner. He's won in every club he's been at. Failing him, get Ancelotti.
He plays a three at the back, by the way. How many defenders have we got?
You haven't got enough for two at the back, mate.
We've got enough for two at the back. We cannot play in it.
We've got wing backs anyway, but or Ancelotti. You could get Ancelotti until the end of the season.
Ancelotti's not leaving Brazil job to come there, is he? Come on.
Yeah, he is. Why not?
He's preparing for a World Cup.
He's preparing for the World Cup. Why would he do that?
I mean, it's international football, mate. So he might do it.
Mackie, man, let's talk serious.
It's Liverpool. It's Liverpool, and I bet you Ancelotti would give up the Brazil job for Liverpool.
What's the odds on Klopp coming back?
Yeah, I was going to say that.
He's favourite. I told you.
Even just to see you out to the end of the season.
No, I told you. I looked this up. I'm telling you. That's a question. He's the favourite.
Oh, I didn't hear. Sorry. Yeah. I did say you could get Klopp a few pods ago.
You did.
Falling on deaf ears.
Who else is on the list, Uche?
I don't want anything to do with Klopp.
Steven Gerrard.
Gerrard is about 4th favourite, something like that.
He should be nowhere near it, frankly.
Yeah, nowhere near.
You don't want Klopp back, Uche?
Arteta is 33-1.
Guys, you know what? I posted this in our chat a few weeks ago, but when it all started kicking off us losing games, Trent Alexander-Arnold was 33-1 at one point. So that kind of shows that it's all a bit
stop trying to rubbish the.
And to answer CT's question, to answer your question, no, I don't want anything to do with Klopp. No, I think he should take his break and stay there. I don't like when legends come back. It never looks good because now the same problem would become like, how do you get rid of a legend when it's not doing the job? It's very difficult.
He might come and do it like a caretaker.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Unless he's genuinely safe from the off, he said, "I'm only coming in, and I'm definitely leaving at the end of the year." Then of course, yeah. Then that one, there, 100%. As long as it's very, very clear, he said, "Look, I'm only coming in to the end of the season, and then I'm gone," that kind of thing. But I don't like this idea.
It's like watching a man just mess up your work. I mean,
I'm saying
that's Klopp's team.
What happens?
Like,
mess it all up.
I'm gonna go 7 steps forward and then I'm gonna take 7 back.
But if you remember what happened with Road with Dalglish, initially was supposed to be that kind of relationship, did quite well, and then obviously people change their minds because you're in love with the club because it is what it is. That's the only reason I'm saying that. I just don't want anything to tarnish. The guy is just a certified, and that's why I don't like the slot fee discussion, because I just feel like, man, just either find a way to just go, maybe mutual something, just something really nice and calm. I don't want to be seeing. I don't want all this stuff I'm seeing. Honestly, I'm not on. I'm very uneasy about it because when you win the league title, for me, something that we haven't seen many of us talking about, me, Rel, and Aki, and our generation in many years, you shouldn't play with it, because otherwise, what's the point of what we're doing? I don't get it. If we're gonna be doing and treating people like this, what are we doing? That's why I don't like any of this. It makes me very uneasy, and that's why CT, I was saying I don't want this guy gone, but he's now reached nuclear, right? So
yeah, it's untenable, mate. He has to go.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I think that there's not much possibility of him staying much longer. You got Inter in the week. I can't see things picking up through that game.
You know what? It's not only the results now; it's the whole Salah thing. That's like, come on, what are you doing? Like, enough's enough now. Don't pick on your best player to just.
Well, if he's still on the bench, then what's going to happen? He's going to need to come out and give some answers.
Exactly. The way the guy said it, he won't broke it down. It's like he's previewing. I've told my kids this and that, or come to the Brighton game. I might not play. I might be on the bench. It's almost like he's playing it like, okay, as you can see, this man has decided he's going to leave me in the stands. Come to the game anyway.
Not having it.
You know what's going to happen? Like the game, we're not even watching the game. They'll be trying to pan in to find a family member, in the crowd. And I'm trying to watch my game, trying to stress about Brighton. And Brighton does a 1-2, pow. And then next minute, I don't even know what I'm doing. And then you guys want me to come on here and act on dissect and analyze the game. Like, seriously, man. This is crazy.
That's your job.
Wonderful day.
That is your job. What was just bringing up in the comment. You got some backing there in the comments. Aki Riley Wood says get rid now and get Conte behind the wheel. Like I said to Aki, Riley, Conte plays with 3 at the back. I don't think he's changed that anywhere he's been when he's been successcul. So I just can't see him coming to Liverpool.
I don't know if Riley told him.
To be fair, I think our players are probably more suited to 3-5-2. If we can get a couple more defenders, then our midfielders are definitely more suited to 3-5-2. And
where are we getting the defenders from? They don't grow on trees,
Well, we get
defenders we told you to get in the summer, yeah?
We get Guhai.
We'll move on from that anyway.
Yes,
we're not allowed to touch that subject.
Let's move. They're talking about Gahey, viewers. They're talking about Gahey. CT and Mikey said that he was an absolute must for us to sign him in the summer, and then subsequently, we said he was a cherry on the cake. He was not a must, but he would have been a good addition. That's the reason why the club tried to sign him. So that's what CT is referring to there. But we're not going to dwell on that. Joe H says Moses is the second best left back the league has ever seen. Kogas won't be that good. There's a bit of a chat in there about Victor Moses, who famously missed that chance when we were losing. What was the game? The Palace game when we lost the league. Famously missed that chance for Liverpool. Yes, get back into that. But anyway, that's not
what a great guy.
Yeah, what a great guy. But someone else who's a great guy. If you're an Arsenal hater, is Buendia, who got the winner for Aston Villa against Liverpool. Against Arsenal. CT.
Why are you coming to
me? CT. So,
good.
Going into the match, you were confident that you were going to beat Aston Villa. Yeah?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, confident he's going to beat Aston Villa.
Yeah.
Then the game happened. And what did you think? How was the game for you, CT?
It was listen, this weekend was very emotionally charged. It was an up and down weekend, but look, I thought we should have won that game. The way in which we started, I don't believe it was good enough at all. And I think me and Mikey and another member of our group was going back and forth in the group saying, "Oh, we didn't play poor" and stuff like that. But look, we knew what we had to do before the game. We knew how Aston Villa were going to play us. We know our record with Aston Villa. It's going to be a derby game. It's going to be a very emotional, like high intensity, like intense game. So why do we always turn up in these sort of games flat, where it takes something extra, to happen for us to get going? In all of these games, I always see it. Against Villa, against Newcastle. Newcastle this season, we've actually done well, but against the teams that we actually have to show up against, we don't do it. And I know we didn't play that bad, but I know we're much better than that. And then we knew the record beforehand where Villa hadn't lost a game. I think, was it one in 31 or something like that? They haven't lost anyway. They got a brilliant home record. They always beat us. We always get like a, you know what I mean? Like we always have trouble with them. And I just didn't understand why we started so flat. Eze, bless him, I think I'm going to stick up for him because he got put on the left-hand side and he's been playing.
Oh, what, man? Stop doing that.
No, let me go. He's been in the middle. All that hat trick in the middle. He's been playing week in, week out with now in the middle, and he's been putting in a performance. He's now been shifted in to accommodate Odegaard. And, you know, it wasn't his greatest game at all. And it was poor. So he had to try and get back into form to actually play on that left-hand side. He had to change his game again. He didn't get into the match at all. Right. This Marino loving that Arteta's got, it just has to stop. We've got a fit striker on the bench. Start Gyökeres. Stop this experiment. I know he's putting in a shift or scoring a goal, but it's at the detriment to the rest of the team because his athleticism is zero. And he's causing us issues when we have to break teams or get into positions or movement. It's costing us in games. He hasn't got that athleticism that we're struggling against. So Arteta made those changes at halftime. And then lo and behold, the first 5 or 10 minutes of the second half, we actually turned up. This is how I wanted us to start the game. We were in control. We were assured. The passing was perfect. We got the goal. And then what do? Handbrake half on again. We let Villa back into it. I know Villa, I'm not taking anything away from Villa and credit to them for actually giving us a game. But no, we're better than Villa. We want to win a league this season. We have to put in a shift against these teams. Don't just it could have been Villa are a good team. You know, it is what it is. If we get a draw there, if we get a loss, it's not that bad. We want to be champions. We can't go season to season losing points at these games. These are the games you have to go and win, which I thought was Go on.
Breathe, bro. Breathe.
I guess I'm still emotionally charged, but I thought I calmed down a bit. But these are the type of games that you have to show up in and prove to people that, yeah, we have got the mentality. They're going to try and bully us off the pitch. They're going to try this. They're going to try that. We just seem to cater to what they're going to do. And in the end, lost the game. And some will say deservedly so. I know the game could have gone either way, but it wasn't that much of a shock, them getting the goal in the last minute. That's what I mean in terms of we need to actually put these games to task, put these teams to task, let them know that, listen, it's not the season of old where you're going to actually just bully us and you know, we might hang on and not lose the game. We got to go there to win. I didn't feel that yesterday. I only felt we started going until Villa scored. Then we woke up. But it's hard to get out of second gear when you've started flat against a team like Villa. Anyway,
to be honest, I think I have to take my part of the blame for Eze. As soon as I put him into my fantasy team, he's done terrible for you guys.
Equally, I need to take some blame because I've watched Arsenal 90 minutes twice this season. One was when they lost to us, Liverpool, and the other was when you lost yesterday. So yeah. Apologies, guys. Richard Smart says, I want Arsenal to win the league, but they're not going to. It will be City again, and they haven't hit top form yet. Mikey, the lead at the top has come down to just 2 points now. Villa moved, was it 3 points behind you guys? I don't think I mentioned to you on chat yesterday, I don't think I had Villa at all in the sights for anywhere near challenging for the league. They probably won't anyway. But do you agree with CT in terms of his assessment of the match yesterday?
Not really, as we all know, because we've witnessed the forum. No, I agree that we should be winning those games, and they're the games that you need to win if you want to win the league. But also, when I look at the team and Mourinho starts up front, I don't expect anything different than what happened at the beginning. And CT referenced the Newcastle game. We went 1-0 down in that game before we started kicking into gear as well. I think the Eze thing, I think that's Arteta's fault. He's put Eze on the left, and then he's got Calafiore on the left, tucking into spaces where Eze is going to need to go. It doesn't make any sense. There needs to be an overlapping left back if Eze is playing on the left. Otherwise, it just doesn't work. Gyökeres has to start every game from now on until Havertz is fit. Mourinho can't be starting up front for us. And at the end of the day, Villa are good. They are strong. CT mentioned the stats. They've lost 1 in 31 at home. They've now got 27 from 30 points in the league. So they're the form team in the league.
We beat them.
They're the form team in the league now. You were the form team when you beat them. Now look where you are. So that's what can happen. So it could easily happen. But Villa are good. Hincapié made an inexcusable mistake. He made a penalty-like mistake.
Just on him, the commentators were who was the co-commentator? The Arsenal guy.
No, they were chatting rubbish though.
Raving about Hincapié.
No,
so great, so good, so that, so yeah.
No, he did well. He likes a battle, but you can't let the ball go out for a throw-in from that position. That was Konate, like with the corner that you're referencing earlier. And it killed us because that then led to them having an opportunity to score. We looked flat, we looked tired in terms of the game. Villa looked like they had a lot more energy in their team than us, other than the period where we was completely dominating and should have scored another goal. Saka should have put his foot through it rather than trying to place it when it was cleared off the line. And then at the end, you want Gyökeres flying in on Rice's ball across the goal, but then Madueke comes with his right foot and doesn't get back. It's margins, and the margins have seen us lose a game. It happens. It's how you then kind of move past that, and it's when our centre-backs are going to be back. Because, as I said, the centre-backs make a big difference in how we build up play. People are rubbish in it. How can your defenders impact the way that you attack? They're the base, they're the foundation, and they move the ball around. It's as simple as that.
When you say rubbish in it, you're talking about Liverpool fans, because I feel like you're attacking me right now.
Oh, if the hat fits, you got one on.
I mean, I haven't said that. Just for clarity, I
wasn't saying it specifically to you, by the way.
I've just got to say this as well. I'm just a bit worried now, Mikey, because that's 3 away games we haven't won, and that is.
What are you talking about? Which ones? Sunderland,
Chelsea,
okay,
and now that Villa one. So that's
but if you also look at it, we've gone to Anfield, we've gone to Old Trafford, we've gone to St James's Park, we've now gone to Villa Park, we've done Sunderland, we've gone to Stamford Bridge. There's only Tottenham and City to go to away, which are the deemed kind of top, more difficult teams. So we've got those away games out of the way. And also, we haven't hit top form. We may be top of the league, and people were talking about us going points clear. We haven't got our first 11. Our first 11 hasn't played this season. So there's gears to go. There's levels to go.
But on the point of what CT is saying, sometimes it's not always those teams that you're worried about that's going to happen to you. You still got play teams like Bournemouth away, Forest away, Everton away, for example, who are, I think, 5th before I checked, before Palace won. So these are not the traditional teams where normally on paper look like, yeah, of course you should go and get 3 points. But now they are chasing for big things, and why shouldn't they? And I think that's the thing. The game that I watched, CT, like I said, the problem you guys have, and it's going to be a problem, which I can partake in because, we can't do much else but partake in laughter, is that you're in a title race, mate. I mean, I genuinely about to give you the title, but you're nowhere near it. It's just a normal title race now. 2 points ahead of Manchester City, 3 points ahead of Villa. Any slip up, any moment now. It's not going to happen this coming weekend because you got Wolves. But after that, any slip up, and you're not going to be top. And that's it. And we all know what happens. That is a shocker to me. So I'm loving that reality. But in terms of the game itself, I mean, Villa don't fear you. Villa felt they couldn't beat you because they're a good team, and they're playing on their gaff. So you shouldn't.
Yeah, but that's the thing. We've got Villa again in about 4 or 5 weeks.
You'll be a different team.
We'll beat them at home. We'll beat them at home. That's what frustrates me so much.
But they're beating you at the Emirates, I think last season as well, isn't it?
We will beat them.
Yeah, I'm feeling confident about beating them. Our home games are not an issue, I don't think.
Of course, it's not going to be an issue. Why would they? You always have a big chest. I'm just saying that they beat you. That's all I said. So again, if you beat someone,
King saying I've got to come on, man.
No, I'm just saying that if we all know how football works, they haven't really bought many players. So if they've gone there and won just the other day, and they're going there again, they're not going to have the same fear. No way, because they've actually won there. They've had a feeling of winning there. So yeah, I would probably, if I was asked to do a predictor, and predict an Arsenal win, because I feel like that's where you're at. That's how good the team you are, especially if your centre backs are back. But you can't just be saying that with chest. Is all I'm saying, that you did lose to them.
Definitely can. I am saying it.
This is why the
frustration came yesterday. Yeah, when we're at home and when we have players back, we will beat them. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, but you keep saying this. I'm saying last time you lost to them, you were chasing the title and you lost.
Yeah. So what relevance does last season's games have on this?
Because
I'm sure last season you beat most of the teams that you've lost to this season.
I'm saying on this particular occasion, you're playing. I don't see two dissimilar teams. Zubimendi has come in, right? If I was looking at your first 11-ish, if Zubimendi, is that going to make the huge difference? The Gyökeres, there's not that many difference. Not like us that's gone and done stupid things that would messed up our team.
Stop doing this, because 2 weeks ago you were saying how we weren't going to be stopped. There's no other challengers, blah, blah, blah. Now you're saying, no, stop. Like, you keep floating with the wind. There's so many different things now you're floating with the wind on.
Yes, it's surprising.
Wait. 2 weeks ago, Slot was going to get sacked if you lose against West Ham. Then he wasn't going to get sacked 3 days ago. Now he should be sacked today.
I didn't really say he should be sacked. I said if one has to go, be home. I'm not.
No, you said he should go.
Yeah.
Guys. Aki,
I wasn't my question. I don't really know.
You did say.
I said, thank you. I'm glad you corrected yourself. I said he should go. I didn't say he should get sacked.
Oh, same thing.
Ain't gonna work.
He's not gonna
Well, I'm just telling you.
Away from his contract, yeah?
No, what I'm trying to say to you is that I would like it not to be a disrespect. I don't like the idea.
Yeah, that's fine. Anyway, I went back onto your team by accident. I don't care about them. Slot's gonna be gone. Or Salah's going to be gone.
Don't worry about my team. Let's go.
Slot's not gone. Praise the Lord. If Salah's gone, oh yeah.
Well, let's be honest. It was going to go.
Sorry, Jackson, comment here. No player bigger than the club. Salah is wrong. I think most of us have said that as well. The question we're asking is who goes.
No, I haven't.
I'm not agreeing to that one. No chance.
Yeah, but you're not Liverpool fans.
There's levels to this.
We still have a view. Just like you just had a view on Arsenal.
Okay.
There's levels to this, man. You don't do that to Mo.
Club legends.
Yeah, no chance.
Won you the title.
No doubt about it. No doubt.
Yeah, no doubt. Aki, talking about title this season, you've been long saying that Arsenal are not going to win it.
Yep.
It's now, what game are we in? 15? Game 15 now?
Yeah.
So what run now? So almost halfway through the season. The title race is definitely on. 3 points between third and third.
Yeah.
Third. What do you think in terms of Arsenal? Are they going to be top going into the new year, or do you think they're going to get caught by Man City?
I just don't think they have the mentality to win it, and they haven't shown me anything to say that they do have the mentality to win it. So they're kind of like a form team. So,
No. You were a form team. That's why you are where you are.
No. We won the league, mate. So
we're top of the league.
Yeah, but you haven't won the league.
We're top of the league. You said we're a form team. It's 15 games in.
A lot of teams
last season
around this time of the year. There's been loads of teams.
Like you.
League. Doesn't mean much, unfortunately.
Yes,
week 14, there's nothing happening.
Wait. Who's the favourites to win the league? Let's cut this talk. Who's the favourites to win the league? Let's go around the table. Aki, who's the favourite?
No, the bookie's favourite.
No, they don't interject. I asked Aki.
Man City.
Right, cool. Rel, who's the favourites to win the league?
Arsenal.
Uche, who's the favourites to win the league?
Favorite, as in my opinion, or
Oh my goodness! Don't try and bring
the
in variables.
bookmakers.
I'll ask you a very
Bookmakers.
simple question.
Both.
Bookmakers or mine?
Go both.
Yeah.
Bookmakers is Arsenal. I think now, as it stands, there is no way I'm backing Arsenal. 2 points is nothing.
I didn't ask you whether you're backing Arsenal or not. I said who are favourites. to win the
Favorites
league.
is Manchester City.
Right. I just want you to nail your hand to a colour. Me and CT still, you know what it is.
Well, we can change. I can change.
No, we don't need to change
Yeah.
because
Yeah, you're never
Uche,
changing.
you were so forcefully Liverpool. Now it's Man City. All right. So relax.
Richard is asking how many times have Arsenal been top and bottled it?
Too many to mention.
Richard's been trolling in the forum
The whole group.
the whole evening.
It's only both of us. Both
I
teams.
like Richard.
I don't understand how
Man United fan?
a Man United supporter
Yeah,
can
he came out with it.
Oh,
The first comment is like, I'm a
come in
Man
with this
United
smoke.
fan. Can you imagine?
Come on, we can't do that.
He just came here to gun both sides, just like pow, double barrel. He just coming at us. I appreciate the support, though, Richard.
Thank you, Richard.
Has anyone answered the question though?
What's that?
What?
Richard's question: how many times have they been top and bottled it? Does
You
anyone
answer
know?
it.
Mention was my answer.
Yeah, you're the stats man.
Nearly every season. Nearly every
I'm
season. For like the
Wait, Aki,
last,
you got stats from the Metro. Share them.
yeah, the last,
Bring the Metro out, bro.
at least four times in the last 6 seasons.
Oh, that's
4 times
impressive.
last season.
I didn't think that we was up there 4 times, but
Yeah.
fair enough.
Last,
if that's
last
what it is.
season, I think last season you were top for like 1 or 2 game week.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely last season, 2 seasons ago, and this season. So that would make it potentially 3 times at least.
Well,
that
Aki
they've
said
put me
4.
on that
So I don't know
Well,
why
it
you're
is
saying
cool
3.
because there was a season before that where they were top. They would have been 8 points clear of Man City, and then they lost that season to Man City.
We finished
Okay.
second 3 times in a row. I'm not going to argue with stupidness.
Yeah, so you've been
Okay.
second 3 times in a row, and this is the
3
4th
then,
season.
Aki.
This is the 4th season.
We
So
haven't-
make
we
it 4
haven't-
times.
You haven't bottled it yet. It's not done.
You are going to bottle
You have
it.
you have-
You
you
are
really
gonna
do have
bottle
an issue, don't you?
All right,
Yeah.
lads, come on. Let's move on. So predictions for next weekend. We got games coming up midweek, which we're not going to bother with CL football. Not going to bother with that. Arsenal's still top. They will be top after the games in midweek. We're
What are they playing?
wherever we are.
Who are they playing?
No idea. I think
Is it
it's
Club Brugge?
Bruges.
Yeah.
Bruges.
Wow. Goodness.
So rest.
Away though.
rest-
You're good. What are you talking about?
Wow. Okay. They're good now,
We
yeah?
scored a lot of goals.
Okay, no worries. So you're predicting for you to lose, yeah?
I
Never.
told you I don't care about these. We just win the group. It's nothing.
So let's talk about the weekend fixtures. I'm not really. I don't think there's much point in talking about Wolves. I don't think they're going to shock the world. They've got United, Richard. Got United tomorrow. I don't think they're going to pick up any points there.
Hopefully they do.
Yeah. Hopefully they do.
First win of
That's
the
the
season.
point. Hopefully they do turn over United, because if we're going to be in misery, then I want United to be in misery. But I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen against Arsenal either. We, though, Uche, have got your Brighton next week at Anfield. It tends to be a game that we win. It tends to be a game that is seesaw. So what do you think is going to be the result next
It's
weekend?
a game that we win.
Yeah?
Just have to
I'm
work
pretty
it
sure
out.
we got a good record against them at home.
Tends to be a game.
I think they beat us at home, didn't they, last season?
Yeah,
No, the
I
season
don't know.
before.
I don't know where Ro
No.
gets his stats from, but this is nuts, mate. Tends to be a game that we win. Brighton.
Yeah, listen,
Brighton-
just get to the prediction and stop repeating yourself. So you
No,
think you're
because
going to
I'm
lose?
just saying-
Is that what you're saying?
I remember Brighton retiring Henderson and Fabinho playing rings.
You
running
think you're
rings
going to
around.
lose?
Where is the game?
It's at Anfield.
Anfield. That's
It doesn't matter where the game is these days.
Yeah.
Definite loss then.
It was like on Mikey's point, actually. I was gonna say I would have preferred to be away, to be quite honest with you, because the way it is that, bro, it's no joke. I am not backing Liverpool to win that game in any way, shape, or form.
So
Yeah, and what's your prediction?
The score.
So my prediction is Liverpool 1, Brighton 2.
Liverpool and Brighton too. Okay. First time Uche is backed another team to beat us. Aki.
Against his team, eh? We're- Right.
Because we're at home, I'm going to go 2-2.
2-2.
How
Because
the
we're-
mighty have fallen.
Huh?
How the
This is
mighty have
funny.
fallen. Who predicts a loss? You're predicting a draw.
So what do you think pessimistic Real is gonna do?
7-0 to Brighton.
What you forget is that we've got this league table going. All I need to do is just match you. So I'm going to go 2-1 to Brighton as well. As long as you're not picking up points, then I'm not picking up points. Our little predictions table, so that's all good. Richard says another draw for Liverpool. What do you reckon the score's going to be with Wolves, Richard? Out of interest. Whilst you're deciding, Mikey, right?
2-1 Liverpool.
2-1 Liverpool. Honestly,
Come on, Craig. This
No,
is a free
but-
hit, mate.
If they do get a win, I'm not going to like it, but I'm going to get the points. And you
Free
guys
hit
aren't.
from Craig.
Wait,
CT.
how? I don't know what the
You
scores
don't
are.
like
Like
this.
Is Mikey quite close? Because I wasn't well away.
We need to
You weren't
tally
well away.
up.
You need to update it. You was only 5 points ahead.
Liverpool won't let me down, so I'm gonna go 3-1 Brighton.
Hey,
We're laughing at nervousness, CT. That's what's happening there.
this is ridiculous.
You know what?
It's actually beyond ridiculous.
I've got a funny feeling that Slot is gonna discipline Salah. He's not even gonna be in the squad.
Yeah, same. That would not
Yeah,
surprise
I
me.
don't think
He's gonna be in a box like with his family watching.
Yeah. That's what I'm expecting.
So yeah.
Oh, can I change it to Brighton now? No, I'm joking. I'm still keeping it.
That's
just
what I
to be
expect because
different.
to me, he just makes a lot of sense. Like he's going after the game. So
Yeah. He won't make the squad.
Yeah, but there's another game in between that. There's an inter game. So
yeah,
does he
true.
leave
Well, he
him
might
out
not
of both
travel.
games?
I mean, that would be another indicator. He doesn't travel with the squad, which
Yeah, things will be
probably
done
released
by
tomorrow.
Inter.
Yeah, tomorrow they will tell you he's not traveling.
we'll
with the squad.
find out.
Luckily, you don't need a result. Because if you needed a result,
What do you mean we don't need the result? We need the result, every result.
to go through. No,
Oh,
9
okay.
points will take you through, I think.
But Bob, come on,
Yeah.
man. We need to get a result. We
We want to go top 8.
Champions League. We
You're
need
not
that
going
top
top 8.
Well,
I
we
can
could
eight.
do
Oh, why are
that.
you gonna be talking like
We
this?
could do.
We
Huh?
can. We
Why are you
win
talking
three.
like this? What do you mean you
You are
can't?
not-
What do you mean?
Okay.
You're not going top 8.
What are you
I promise
talking
you.
like? What are you on about? You just say all these chest.
Have you looked at the table?
Yeah.
Of
Have
course
you
I
looked
have.
at the table?
Have you?
Where are you in the table?
Have a,
Am I-
have a look. Exactly. Have
am I
a look at the
mistaken?
table.
I thought you
What are
had 9
talking
points.
about? Like, I don't get where you're getting this bravado chat from. Look at the
It's not
table. then.
bravado.
We're on 9 points, yeah? The
That's what I
8
said.
team is on 10 points. What are you talking about?
How many teams are there between 8th and you?
It doesn't matter, though, does it? We're
No,
one
it does
point
matter
behind.
because if 2 of them win, you can't beat them.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, at the moment, you're saying can't, and I'm like, they're
No.
literally 1 point behind. And Inter, if we have a direct rival, Inter, right? So they're on 12 points. If we beat Inter, we're literally the same points as Inter.
You're not
Did you
gonna
realize
beat him.
what you just said? You just predicted Brighton to beat Liverpool at Anfield, and you're telling me if we beat Inter at the San Siro, we'll be 11
How?
points.
I'm
You sound like a
sorry.
madman.
I'm sorry. Did I
You
miss
keep
the
forgetting how whack you are this season.
No, but let's be honest. Let's talk some real stuff. for
You are not
goodness
winning
sake.
that game.
You know
that.
Inter Milan over there, we play better in Europe. We have more space in Europe, so of course we could
Oh.
win. There.
Yeah, special. Patrick
Who's
Yeah.
who's that trick?
Ekdike.
Oh, funny. Why is it all about that guy all of a sudden? What's happened to the
Not
other?
for me, it isn't. Not for me, it isn't.
Who do Arsenal have this weekend or next weekend?
Wolves.
Wolves.
Wolverhampton.
Is it home or away?
Yeah, home Emirates.
Eddie Emirates.
Hey,
5-0. 5-0.
It's a funny one. I'm telling you. The first thing I did when I saw the 95th minute winner, yeah, I'm like, the next game is all about it. Once I saw that, I was so deflated. I was like, what nonsense is this? This is gonna get so much confidence. This is a joke. I wanted them to be away to Everton. If they had been away to Everton next year,
We got
that
that
would have been so perfect.
Yeah, that's our next. Yeah, that's our
Yeah,
next
would it
game.
be?
innit?
After Wolves, we got them.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know.
Are you
You
watching
tried
our
to
team?
fuck up. Yeah, this is when it might happen. This is when they might fall.
I said that if I was to put, because it would just be perfect because you're going into another away game straight after, but it wasn't to be. So
Richard
Okay,
predicted that we'll draw with Wolves.
of course, Man United fans are just feeling it hard these days, so it's not a surprise.
in fairness, I think that draw was for United against Wolves tomorrow.
Yeah,
But,
that's right.
No,
Guys.
you asked him what the Arsenal Wolves score will be.
No,
No,
it's
we
Man
told
United.
him to.
Yeah,
Was it Man United?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He wouldn't have predicted them to draw against them. Trust me. You don't know United fans.
No, they're pessimistic now. They want Amorim out, don't they? Most of them.
So, guys, just before we end the pod, we've gone over the hour.
Wait,
Wait,
did we
wait,
do
wait.
the score predictions for
Arsenal predictions,
Wolves?
please.
Oh, you want your
Why
score?
4-4?
You trying
What do you mean? It's for the table, no?
It's on top of the table. You're trying to.
Was it
cheat.
at the
Don't say
bottom,
it,
you
man. It's
trying
kind of
to-
dodgy. We didn't do one for a few weeks, and I predicted Liverpool to beat what was that team? West Ham. You guys didn't record that, did you? Did you?
Aki's back now.
So
Everything's
are you gonna
Just
do
void.
that?
Anyway, just predict. Don't derail
Okay.
us.
I'm gonna go with the Arsenal versus Wolves. Arsenal 5, Wolves 0.
Nah.
CT, you're saying nah, so you go next.
4-0. Can't be 5.
Nah,
Five-
we'll go
5's a
4-0.
bit much. Be 4-0.
Mikey,
6-0. We beat
Aki.
Leeds 5-0 at home. Wolves
Yeah,
aren't
true.
better than Leeds.
Aki.
4-0
Go on.
4-0 Arsenal.
4-0 Arsenal. I'm going 5-0 Arsenal. It's going to be comfortable. So comfortable. Wolves are comfortably the worst team in this league. So, yeah.
Richard's
5-0
admitting that it's United to draw with Wolves, by the way.
Yep. We are hurting. We're in the same boat, Richard.
Keep on
We are
hurting.
definitely
How can they
in
be
the
hurting?
same-
And they like gonna be top 4 if they win or some madness like that.
Yeah,
They're
it's
up
really tight. Palace went up to 4th.
Yeah,
Today.
4th. Yeah.
there.
How
Wow.
can you be hurting? I don't get it. These people, man, are they okay?
Well, it's watching Man United is
Mike,
like
Uche, if
knife
we
through
had
your eye.
won, we would be up in whatever position. So, what are we saying there? We wouldn't be hurting. Of course we will.
But we're actually hurting because we're the friggin' champions. They're hurting from the 90s or something like that. You know how long last time we...
He said from the
Oh.
night.
Ouch. But true. No, it's not true. True.
Dennis Irwin and them, man.
You know what I'm saying? This guy coming in here says a Man United fan. His hero is probably Dennis Irwin, and we're here talking about Manchester United and the friggin' talking about the Pogba era and the friggin' the dabs
Peach
and
Michael and them. Peach
the
Michael
dabs
and
and all that. That's what we're talking about. Come on, man. Dennis Irwin don't know about dabs.
Yeah.
2013.
Time for
Correction. 2013. Guys, we're reaching the end of the pod now. Thanks to everyone who joined in the chat. The chat has been very entertaining, and thanks to everyone who's been contributing to that. Please, if you are watching this, do like, comment, and definitely, please subscribe. All you need to do is click the button. Even if you don't want to be notified, don't click the bell. Just click the button so that it'll help the channel grow. And before we end, CT, you did a prediction way back when. We were top of the league, and you said in a month's time, Arsenal are going to be top of the league. Let's do that again. 1st of January, 2026, are Arsenal still going to be top of the league?
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, he tried to get some sort of some crazy answer with me. Yeah, 100%. Easy.
Okay, so the confidence is still there, guys.
It's
We
still there.
shall see. We shall see. Next 2 weeks are going to be interesting. Arsenal were running away with it. It's now a bona fide title race. Man City are hunting you down. We'll see if they can take over you. Guys, we'll see you next week. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.